Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session as usual by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So the main reason why bipartisan talk will not work is because of the need to perform audit of servers, because that will expose certain things, and this is a thorny issue. So it is for that reason that Ali Nur Muhammad, who is one of the bloggers here in Kenya, posted a tweet requesting Sudan hackers to illegally access IBC servers and give Kenyans the information that Chebukati has been dilly-dallying over. So Ali Nur said the following: if these Sudanese guys are really serious about this hacking thing, they should hack the IEBC servers and tell us who won the 2022 general elections. Please, our brothers from Sudan, we want to know if Kenyans elected William Ruto or Raila Odinga. That is the first tweet. On to the second tweet from Ali Nur Muhammad. A few days after General Yasir Alata, the Assistant Commander-in-Chief of the Sudanese Armed Forces, dared Ruto to intervene in the Sudan conflict, the Sudanese are now hacking websites of government institutions. They hacked e-citizens yesterday. Today they have hacked KPLC. That is the second tweet from Ali Nur. So, ladies and gentlemen, first, let me get you up to speed with the developments in Sudan. Because all these things of hacking boils down to what is going on in Sudan and the threat from General Abdel Fattah, who is the current president. You can just say the president of Sudan. So let me get you up to speed with the developments there. First, you should know that Sudan is headed by two generals. The first is General Abdel Fattah Burhan, who is presumably the president of that country. And then we have General Mohamed Dagalo, who is widely known as Hemedi, the one who wants to unseat Al-Hatta. Remember, Abdel Fattah rejected the mediation effort of William Ruto sometimes there. Also need to understand that Abdel Fattah is a close friend of Putin, who was alleged to have shown indications of setting a military base in Sudan. General Dagalo, on the other side, was alleged to be favored by the US administration, presumably Biden, who, according to many people, was allegedly against the move by Russia president to set up a military base in Sudan. So Russia was previously accused of, Russia, the relationship between Russia and the US, because there's a time there when Trump was campaigning to be the president of US. It was alleged back then that Russia invaded a US system and propagated propaganda campaign. So that is just then. And you know what followed? In US, a simple mess will cost you your presidency. And that's why you find that Trump came to power. So the relationship between the US and Russia is not rosy. You can say they have been having a frozen relationship. This explains why there is that issue in Sudan, whereby Sudan could be favored by two world strongest presidents. So Ali Nur is asking for the assistance from Sudanese hackers, to hack IBC servers wherever they are, and provide the much sought for information about who won. Is it Uhuru? Is it Ruto? Is it Raila? So Ali Nur wants the Sudanese hackers to do that on behalf of Kenyans, to tell Kenyans who actually won. That means they hack the IBC, get access to these logs, whether there was any kind of manipulation, and then reveal this information to the public. Because Ali Nur says that the IEBC has not been able to deliver this information to the Kenyan people. A thing that is not sitting well with the Azimio. And Azimio's call for justice will never end until these servers are accessed and proper audit done on them. Despite the fact that the people in Kenya Kwanza are saying that, oh, election ilisha. Of course ilisha, but the process must be completed. I think this is what Ali Nur responding to. Ali Nur responding to exactly that quest to have the audit done. Mind you, any system, for it to be successful, there has to be an audit. So an audit on this IEBC system is paramount. Perhaps that explains why Ali Nur ameamua kwamba, let me talk to these Sudanese hackers. Let me get them to, hack our IBC system, our servers, whatever they are, and then give us information. The risky thing with this call from Ali Nur is one. Now that there is the relationship between Sudan and Kenya, sio nzuri sana as far as Al-Fatah's concern is all about, they might decide to provide wrong information to the public, which the public will digest and make wrong reactions. They might provide correct information to the public, which will still give the public something they didn't know. So either way, the information that Al-Fatah and the team of Sudanese hackers will reveal to the public, it has a lot of tension. It is very easy for them to start a war, which we don't want. As a country, we don't want a war with any other country. Kenya is a very peaceful country. But in the event that they try to do propaganda on Kenyans and try to kuchokoza wa Kenya, mind you, Sudan has been fighting all along. Those army there, wamezoea vita kabisa. So they have been fighting ever since miaka hiyo. Remember, Garang fought for liberation of the South Sudan for its alleged almost 21 years. But he only ruled for 21 days. And then there was that plane crash. You remember that story. So Sudan is not a country that one would want to engage with in matters of war, owing to the fact that there is always this talk that that Al-Fatah is being favored by Putin, and the second in command there is being favored by Biden. So who is powerful? The first in command is powerful. So that's why Kenya would not want to get involved with this country. Also, we notice that the Russian hackers could be used by these Sudanese to perform any kind of hacking. That is also just another possibility, because if they're being favored by the Russian government, then Kenya is being favored by the US, US, UK there. And there's a time there where I saw a certain article where Putin administration had written to UK to avoid meddling in the Kenyan affair. But ladies and gentlemen, of course what Ali Nur said could be his own personal opinion and not the position of Azimio. Maybe Azimio did not say that. I don't think Azimio have said they want anybody to hack. They've always been maintaining that Totaka hii iwe allowed so that we can do audit. It cannot be that every time an election ends, then hackers will be the ones to give Kenyans information. Of course, the position of Ali Nur kidogo inatofautiana na Wakenya kidogo. Wakenya wanataka permanent solution, but Ali Nur's call of Sudanese hackers who are being favored by Russians, that is just a temporary solution which cannot be verified. But the true position whereby system, whether by ICT experts from both Kenya Kwanza and Azimio were involved, and the IBC's experts are also involved, and maybe another third party somewhere is involved, I think that will be a better solution going forward. Because Azimio wants something that will be enshrined in the law and be an official practice that is binding. Earlier on, in the same issue, Pauline Njoroge also threw her weight behind the debate. And Pauline Njoroge said, let me just take you through what Pauline Njoroge said. This Sudanese president dared our president. A few days later, our e-citizen, KPLC, Kenya Power Tokens, and M-Pesa are hacked. He is a friend to Russia. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The tweet was that brief. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Just like I've maintained, I think this debate is because of the hacking threat. that has dominated the internet, where eCitizen, KPLC, Kenya Power Tokens, and M-Pesa were allegedly hacked. That's according to what people believe. Honestly speaking, yesterday, this is not my personal experience. Yesterday, I tried to buy airtime bundles for my M-Pesa account, but after four attempts, I didn't receive the bundles, but money was deducted. So this was pretty strange, but I had not noticed about that kind of development on hacking claims. I was private to this information back then because I was involved in another project, so I didn't get chance to go online and read about these developments on matters of hacking. But I remember soon as I noticed that debate by CS Owalo, who admitted that there was a glitch in the eCitizen system, KPLC, and those other systems. Just check this video where CS Owalo, ICT CS Owalo, was making these claims.
Mheshimiwa, eCitizen was hacked this week.
Oh yes, and to me that is not strange, because cyber attack is predominant the world over.
What does this attack look like, this latest one?
This latest one, what they did is that they tried jamming the system by making more than ordinary requests into the system. Yeah. It started by slowing down the system. Yeah. And then we addressed it.
So they haven't been able to access our personal information?
No data has been accessed. No data has been lost. Okay. Now, we have been proactive in that space as well, Eric. What we did, because we had foreseen this, we have established and operationalized the Office of the Data Commissioner and anchored it on law. Yeah, to ensure that they execute the mandate of both data privacy on one hand and data security on the other. Apart from the Office of the Data Commissioner, we have also constituted a multifaceted team within government whose mandate is to ensure that in a proactive manner they are constantly monitoring the trends globally in cybersecurity, picking lessons from there, discerning the best case practices as far as mitigation against cybersecurity is concerned, and putting in place an appropriate risk mitigation measure. It is an entity that is continuously scanning the operational environment to determine the trends of cyber insecurity and making sure that locally here with.
Yes. So what do you think? Do you agree with Al-Nur's sentiments that the Sudanese hackers should hack our IEBC servers and provide us with information on who won between Ruto and Raila? Mind you, the person who occupies the highest office in the land is William Ruto. So that is the reality. So, ladies and gentlemen, can you tell us below the comment section there what you think about those tweets from Al-Nur and Pauline Njoroge, and what you think about what people have been saying regarding hack our systems, hack our IBC systems? What do you think about that? What do you think about what people have been talking about Sudan-Kenyan warfare? Just tell us below the comment section there your perception or what you perceive about that threat, and what has occupied, or what the people in the online people have been preoccupied with. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because if you do subscribe to our channel, you help this channel grow. If you hit the like button on this channel gets to have its video shared across the audiences, and the new audiences get access to our videos. And if you hit the notification bell, that will be so important to you, because you will always be getting notification every time we upload videos on this channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.